Hello, welcome back to the Brutalball College League of the Electrosports. And we are in week 6, and we have some games in this week that will be complete demolishment of some teams. Old ones against the Pandas, Bandits against the Volcanoes, and the Hazard County University against Boys, and maybe even the Lightning against the Abandoned. Those games are about to be, I think, some teams will get completely demolished here. And we're actually going to start with the first team to get completely demolished. We have the old ones. Yeah, they have Goose Bluelit, who is a decent gunner, 799 yards so far. Other than that, not much. Slim Armageddon is a decent blocker. For the Pandas, is a team I really don't understand why they are 5-0. Have they just met bad teams? Or are they just a well-oiled perfect machine? So for some reason, with no real star player, and he's greedy, and he's a hothead, probably they still are 5-0. So let's see how this game goes. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball, and we have Enya Ringo starting for the Pandas. And I think she is one of the reasons that the team is doing well, actually. Oh, here she goes. No, that didn't show it there. Here is Lynch passing to two beaks, who gets 21 yards. And here is Beans. Can he find something? A long pass, but it's intercepted by Bluelit, showing that he is a good gunner and cover player. Oh, Kepsi now. Can he passes backwards. I don't know what that was. That's a nice pass to Sundial. Was thrown by Jack Adder. Stump. Trying to get through, but only gets 4 yards. Oh, Kepsi now passing. It's deflected by Toe Beans. And that's the first down. The old ones are threatening the Pandas here. And there's a touchdown. Alfie Sundial with a touchdown. And Yaringo gets nothing again. Lynch passes, and that was very close to being another interception. Beans passing. Two Crabs, who breaks a tackle, but then gets brought down by Stumpy. Can the Pandas now show why they are one of the best teams in the league so far? Well, they have Crabs, who may not be fast, but he is a good pair of hands. Beans passes to nobody. Ringo passes this time, and it's Crabs, who he was bouncing back and forth by getting really nowhere. Lynch gets a tackle for loss, and the Pandas lose the ball. We have the old ones once again here. They pass, and that ball is thrown out. Stumpy gets stumped, and Pandas are back. Here is Crabs again. Will he score? Yes. He is hard to tackle. I don't know what... Do they have a tree as a linebacker? That is not very effective. I think so. But the old ones throw the ball away there, and then gets stopped. And the Pandas are on the go again. But Butler, the avian, deflects the ball. And then Lynch threw it, but no gain. But there we have two beaks. Catches it, but is caught by Bluelit. Ringo. Haven't really shown anything. Crabs, on the other hand, is showing a lot and getting down 13 yards on that receiving there. There's another interception. Alfie Sundial this time showing that he can do it as well. But then Pokepsi gets stopped. Adder gets stopped as well. Stumpy managed to get through and gets the first down. Gets brought down by Tic-Tac-Toe. Pokepsi, he's stopped. Adder passing. It's a nice pass to Bluelit, who gets 15 yards. Stumpy. No, nothing. Pokepsi this time. Nice throw to Sundial. who avoids a lot of people there and managed to get 30 yards from that receiving. Here is Adder, who's now running and doing it well. 9 yards. Stumpy smashes through for a first down. And the old ones are once again threatening, and Poughkeepsie is not only threatening, he is executing with a nice touchdown. Krabs caught that ball for 6 yards. And then catches another one. But he fumbles the ball and Butler picks it up. And the old ones are in there again, but tic-tac-toe sacks it, and Horisto sacks, and now Ringo gets a free lane and managed to actually get away for 22 yards run there. Lynch passes, Krabs catches it this time. Toe Beans, no, it's halftime, okay. Toe Beans passes to nobody. Ringo, this time looking to pass, but it's another interception, this time by Jack Adder. And the interceptions are really killing the Pandas in this game. But that was a bad throw from Jack Adder. He just threw it away before getting tackled. And that was another bad throw. And the old Pandas are back again. Ringo managed to get a first down. But Toe Beans doesn't. And here is Toe Beans throwing. And yeah, they are stopped once again. The defense of the old ones are showing to be a hard nut to crack for the Pandas. Here's Jack Adder, he's passing nobody. Stumpy passing, but there's a turnover. Special Frosty, the tree man, catches the ball in midair. And here is Krabs again, getting a pass from whoever that was. But 34 yards, and the Pandas are now threatening to score, but Beans gets sacked. Ringo gets blockage or protection from the Frosty and managed to get scored a touchdown. Here is a really nice catch by Poughkeepsie, gets 27 yards. Or was it Poughkeepsie that threw it? I'm not sure. Stumpy managed to get through the line and gets 14 yards on that run. Poughkeepsie this time just gets 3. Jack Adder 5 yards, and they are very close to a third down, but not enough. Ringo passes and managed to get it to, I think it was 2 beaks for first down. There's Stumpy with an interception. They have thrown 4 interceptions total today. Oh, they are not very good with the sights here, and thanks to that, Lulit managed to score his first touchdown of the game. Krabs get the first down. Beans passes, that's thrown out. Ringo passes 2, but that was deflected by Butler, and then Stumpy is sacked. And this looks like the Pandas might actually lose their first game here, and I thought it was going to be a blowout. Seems like the Pandas have been on easy street these first 5 games, because the old ones are threatening to score once again here. Poughkeepsie, 16 plays left, and but they managed to have a goal line stand there. Ringo passes to 2 beaks. He gets 15 yards. It's just not enough. There's Flamenco sacks the ball carrier. Beans, no, that's deflected by Butler again. 3 deflections for the game. Enya passes, not enough. That is a Lambert actually deflects it again. And Poughkeepsie gets a nice lane there. Adder gets first down. 8 plays left. They need a fast stop here if they're gonna be able to equalize. And they actually won't, I think. And there we go. That's a sack by Ristor. And Ringo gets some nice blockage there and managed to get a 10-yard run. Lynch passes 2 beaks, catches it, but it's fumbled. But Ringo managed to pick it up. 3 plays left. Krabs runs straight over Butler. 2 plays left. Ringo. Krabs again does not get a first down. Last play, there's no way they can get it, and is sacked on the last play. The Atlantis old one with an upset. And Pleasantville Planets actually got the more yards, but the old ones were more effective. And actually got 4... what's it? How many? 4 interceptions. That's good. It skips Poughkeepsie, who gets player of the game with 48 fan points, and Tic Tac Toe gets it for the Pandas with 41. The Pandas are going to be very disappointed after that game. Well, we continue with a game that promises to be, well, at least on paper, pretty even. But the Glam do have the best, one of the best defenses, at least pass defenses in the league. Have they just met running teams, or are their pass defense actually that good? Well, we're going to see here as we move on. The Knights have their running line is Dave McCord is a good runner, 524 yards. Bitcoin is a good passer. Wintercoat is a good linebacker. They have Reggie Scarboroughs and Yellow Fang, both really good cover players. The Glam, they have these are not any real starter. Hoodie Mafia is a good one. We'll see how it goes, and it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Let's see what Kurth Plastic for the Glam can do. Yeah, keep beefing each other up here. Okay, you're done. You're done now. Yep, thank you. Plastic. 5 yards on that first run. Here's Shaved. He passes to Mafia, who gets 11 yards. Suspect running straight into Shell. Plastic now gets nothing. Shaved trying to get through. Ew, bastard who breaks tackles. Wow. And then he really can't decide where he's going. Plastic trying to get through as well, but can't. No, that was not Plastic. Who was that? That was the other one. Yeah, Mafia gets a 16-yard pass there. Shaved, yeah, it was Suspect. Shaved is getting around again, but fumbles the ball on the 11-yard line. McCord this time. Let's see what the Knights can do. They started really bad with, I think it was 2 losses, but then they have picked themselves up a little bit with at least 1 win. Here is Yellow Fang. Gets 46 yards on that receive. McCord gets through. It goes a 16-yard run. Bitcoin can't get anywhere. He should throw the ball. Wintercoat is trying and actually managed to get through. Smashes through the Knights line there. Isn't Knights supposed to be good at defense? Well, not that there, because McCord runs the ball in for a 7-yard touchdown. There is Plastic. Managed to get 14 yards on that impressive run. Shaved. He can't do it every time. Suspect. Almost managed to get a first down. Plastic is gets sacked. And the Knights take over again. McCord. Is he going to be the difference between the 2 teams today? He gets a 15-yard run. Bitcoin gets stomped once again. Wintercoat trying to pass this time, but was just for 0 yards. And McCord can't do anything either. Plastic is back, but he throws it right into where everybody is, and nobody catches it. And then Shave tried to run it. Here is Suspect. Can't go anywhere either. The Knights have the ball back, but McCord can't get through. Shell stops the... was it fumble? Yeah, there was a fumble and he wants it. Okay. But Plastic, the Glam are back in control here. Plastic, try to get somewhere. Shave, it can't get anywhere. Suspect, maybe... No, he should have kept running the same direction, but it changed it in last second. McCord gets nothing. Bitcoin with a nice pass, but it's intercepted by Hoodie Mafia, who then breaks the tackle. Shell and Wintercoat are on the hunt. I wish you could see how many there actually the return is, but the Datebook present himself with a nice catch for 29 yards. And his Shaved gets nothing. Suspect. Oh, might actually get it here. Yeah, Suspect gets a equalizing score for the Glam. Bitcoin passes to Scabrews, who present himself. Wintercoat Scraboose again. McCore gets the first down. Bitcoin tries to run straight through the middle, but there are a lot of players there. Wintercoat passes to nobody. McCore, what can he do? Oh, will he actually? Yeah, he will reach it. Oh, and he avoids another tackle. He gets 18 yards on that run. Bitcoin passes to Scarborough, who almost gets it all the way. And then the suspect deflects it pass in the middle, but there is a touchdown by McCore. Second touchdown on the game. There's a nice pass to Datebook, who gets some help from Shaved, and then breaks a no tackle. Gets 37 yards on the kickoff. Shaved this time finally get loose. Have the whole Knights team chasing him, but he gets a 29-yard run. That was a really nice run. Suspect is trying to run straight through, but gets nothing. Plastic has the ball as we have reached halftime. All games can't be this even. Oh, well, there it is. Shaved, who managed to get in for another touchdown. Yellow Fan catches that ball. Wintercoat looking to pass, managed to find Bitcoin in the middle, and Bitcoin gets a 16-yard catch there. McCord gets pushed back and does not manage to get over. That's the first down by Scarboroughs. And Yellow Fan gets a nice pass and managed to get 28 yards. McCord gets through, almost gets 6 yards. And I don't know who that pass was intended for, but it did not reach its destination. But there it does. Yellow Fan catches it for the first down. And the Knights threatening here again. Bitcoin looking for somebody. Finds Scarboroughs in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Knights. Oh, and there's a beautiful pass to Mafia. The 40 yards, I think the pass was actually about 30. There's another pass to Datebook. Well, he reached the end zone. Is it too slow? Oh, he stopped just short. But Suspect managed to run in his second touchdown of the game, and it's 3-3. This is a very even game by two evenly matched. And Scarborough now gets a nice pass. Gets 31 yards. This is going to be much higher yardage than the previous game. McCord passes to Wintercoat, catches it, and is 22 yards down at the 8-yard line. And there's a nice pass to Yellow Fang, who gets the Knights in the lead once again. This is going to come down to who have the ball the last and who makes a mistake. Shaved can't get anywhere. Suspect is trying. Oh, they are close now. This can be the defining moment, because the Knights take the ball back. They make a stop. If they can score here, they can actually decide this game. Scarboroughs with a nice catch for 19-22 plays left. McCord gets stopped. Bitcoin passes. That's deflected by Suspect. Third chance. No, Yellow Fang can't get anywhere with that pass. And the Glam takes the ball back. Hoodie Mafia gets the pass and gets the first down. 20 yards. Shaved is trying to run it this time. Actually managed. Yeah, managed very good. Managed to get through in the middle and then out. But it's a turnover. He fumbles. And Scarborough picks it up. That was a... There. And McCord is now injured by Empress. And Scarborough's catches the ball. The Knights are about to pull this game away. Bitcoin managed to get a first down. Windsock is in. Wintercoat with the ball. Almost get through. Bitcoin trying to pass it again, but gets nothing. And here is probably the Glam's last chance. Plastic gets the first down. 15 yards. Shaved can't get it. Suspect, what can you do? He's still trying to run through the middle. Plastic running through the middle again. Why do you keep running through the middle? It doesn't work. But that's a sack by Filter. And Windsock trying to get through but can't. There's only 4 plays left. And Hoodie Mafia gets a interception, and the Glam do have the chance here. But Hang Glide sacks plastic, and then Shave gets stopped. And so, yeah. The Emerald City Knights win their second game of the season. They're going to be happy with that. Felicia Wintercoat gets 51 fine points and gets player of the game. Hoodie Mafia gets it for the glam with 47. We are now continuing with the Wardens against the Music. Let's see what this game. I'm waiting for this one. The Bandits are in our team. The Wardens, what do they have? They have Crude Symmetry and Ray Plonk, two good gunners. And Whisknut is a cool runner. And the Music, well, they have Ramona Tart and Piss Champagne, the most hated player in the league, but still a decent good receiver. Hoggy Fractions is okay as well. Alright, let's see here. It's another beautiful day for a Brutalball. The weather seems to be on side of the game today, or the players. Ramona Tart is starting for the Music, who only have one win. But Tart gets some nice blocking there and managed to get a 19-yard. Folding top hat. Passes to Ramona Tart again, who is starting this game very well. 14-yard receiving there. Too Thin Tony passes to Piss Champagne, who have been struggling a little bit at first and can't get very far. Hoggy Fractions catches it for 6 yards. Then Restroom sacks the ball carrier. Too Thin Tony can't get anywhere, and the Wardens take the ball back, but they're immediately sacked by Trash Can, and then sacked by Fractions, and then throws the ball away, and the Music have the ball again. These are typical plays by two teams who are struggling at the time. Champagne can't catch that ball. Too Thin Tony passes, and Champagne managed to get that ball, and they're down to the 7-yard line. Can the Music score here? Tart passes into the end zone, but nobody there to catch it. Spalding is stopped for a loss. Too Thin Tony passes and is deflected. Wardens managed to make a goal line stand there and gets the ball back, but they're third down now. Doesn't manage to get anywhere on that. And Tart is back again with Hoggy Fractions catching it for 10 yards. And a new down. Spalding gets tackled for a loss. Too Thin Tony gets sacked. Tart this time passes to Top Hat, who managed to get a first down. They're down at the 4-yard line now. And a nice block there opens up the path for Top Hat to get a first down. Here is Symmetry presenting himself for the first time with a 23-yard catch. Whisknut can't get anywhere. Bonesaw passes. And that was almost to a first down, but Ray Plonk managed to get the first down there for the Wardens after a 24-yard catch. Glowstick catches it in the middle, but only for 6 yards. Bonesaw with another throw here. It's an interception by Too Thin Tony, who advanced it about 6-7 yards. Tart passes to Too Thin Tony, who managed to get another first down. Yeah, Troll is hard to bring down. Not very fast, but hard to bring down. And there's another throw to Tart there when Tony looked like he was in trouble. And Tart then do the same to Piss Champagne. But Top Hat is stopped. And here's, let's see, Tony is very... No, he can't get the ball away this time. Tart passes to Too Thin Tony, who managed to get a first down. They are moving very, very slowly here. Top Hat. What can Tony do? No, this time he's stopped. Tart trying to get through, but can't, and they lose the ball. There's a pass and from Fanny Glowstick, but then Sleep a Lot sacks again, and Whisknut drops the ball. Plonk managed to get through. Managed to avoid his cover and get a first down. Whisknut threw the ball. Oh, and there's a nice pass to Symmetry. He gets 26 yards. The Wardens are now advancing, but that's deflected by shots. A Dwarf, he had to jump high. Whisknut is stopped. Bonesaw gets stopped as well, and the Music takes the ball back. Champagne does not get a first down, only 9 yards. Spalding trying to pass it, but that is too far for Champagne. Not that fast. Tony. And it's halftime. It's 1-0 for the Music. And the Wardens take the ball back and passes to Ray Plonk, who breaks one tackle but can't break another. That's Whisknut is stopped. Bonesaw passes right into the middle and gets nothing. Glow Stick passes to Symmetry, and it's equalized 1-1. 45 plays left. Fractions managed to get a first down. Holding gets deflected by Whisknut. Okay, Tony, what can you do? No, you get sacked. Okay. Tart looking to pass, but it's a bad pass. And the Wardens take the ball back. But that's deflected by Fractions. And then Whisknut is stopped in the middle. Long caught the ball for a very short, but only got 5 yards. Fractions catches it, but only for 6 yards. This is there's the first down after a pass from Top Hat. Champagne managed to get it. Why did I say she was good? But Tart threw the ball to Fractions, who managed to catch it, and there is Champagne, who is moving very, very slowly today. Not sure why, but there's a pass, and it's Top Hat who catches it for 22 yards. Tart is looking for someone to pass, finds Fractions, who managed to get 15 yards. They're very close to the goal line now. That's deflected by Plonk. Tony looking for a pass, and that's the touchdown by Champagne. Well, I guess she's just in the right place at the right time. Crude Symmetry catches the ball, and then Whisknut through it. And there's a first down for the Wardens, who now chases. They're equalizing, but Sleep-A-Lot gets the second sack of the game. Whisknut is trying to get through, but can't, and the Music has taken over again. Top Hat gets sacked by Cinco. Tony now passes, and Champagne is there to catch it. Well, she has sure hands. Very good pair of hands, but after she catches it, not much more. Top Hat gets stopped. Too Thin Tony looking to throw. Catches, and there's Fraction to catches it. Tart gets sacked by Whisknut. Top Hat. Oh, I have no clue what I was thinking there. And Crude Symmetry makes an interception. And then gets a catch, but fumbles the ball, and Piss Champagne is taking it back. Now everything is happening here at the same time. And there's a catch by Fractions, but only get 8 yards. Top Hat passes, but the Too Thin Tony couldn't catch it. There is Tony again, but that's deflected by Bonesaw. Glow Stick. And Plonk managed to catch it. This is probably the last chance for the Music to actually equalize this game. Sleep-A-Lot sacks the ball carrier. Bonesaw can't get through. Glow Stick needs to do something here, but Plonk can't get by his defender. Fractions gets the first down. I think the Music have won this game. Top Hat throws it to absolutely nobody. Here is Tony. Yes, sacked by Whisknut. Tart. Well, it's stopped there. Oh, they have 4 plays left here. Can they make a really nice play? Well, Plonk is trying, but he's not fast enough. Whisknut passes to nobody. 2 plays left. Bonesaw passes to Plonk, who do get a first down, but it's 37 yards, and that's not good enough. Plonk does catch it, but the Music School win the game by 2-1. And Eyeball Schutz gets a player of the game for the Music School, and Jalan Whisknut gets it for Erie Wardens. Well, now we go Bandits Volcanoes, another one of those games who should be a complete blowout, but as we saw against with the Pandas, might not be the case. But on the other hand, the Bandits are a much better team. They have Leprechaun Money, a really good runner, And also have Spoons on Mabel, probably the best all-around player in the league. And Teddy Splitcap, who's a really good gunner for way back, is not far behind. So, and Anti-Volcanoes, you really don't have any superstar player. They are solid team, but not much special. And it's another beautiful day. That's the randomizer for the game, for the weather broke here. Because we get the same weather every time. It's not a heat wave. Brainache for the Volcanoes are going to start with the ball. Let's see what she can do. She managed to get through for 7 yards. Stroganoff gets the first down. Neutron. Clean. Is he new? I haven't seen him before. Or am I just not remembering well? Wakequake deflects the pass. Pep Stroganoff is trying to get through and actually does get through. Spoons on Maple is chasing him down, but it's not fast enough. And then he avoids another tackle there and gets 27 yards. That's a nice run. Neutron doesn't get anywhere. Brainache passes. That's deflected by Manila. Stroganoff. Yeah, he managed to get a first down again. Stroganoff is on in a nice mood today, but this time Neutron actually managed to break 3 and gets good breaks tackle at the end and gets 21 yards. The Volcanoes are threatening the Bandits here with a good offensive. Now I need to get that way. Neutron can't get anywhere and the Bandits managed to stop them right at the end. There, Yellow Fella gets the first down. Yellow Hella now throwing it, but there was nobody. Way back, Wakequake had already been put on his butt. But this time Wakequake is standing up and managed to catch the ball for 10 yards. Yellow Hella passes this time, but it's deflected by Keybound. Madras running, but only gets 4 yards. Manila passes, that's to the split cap. Showing why he is one of the better receivers. 29 yards. Yellow Hella managed to get through. Or at least a part of it, 7 yards. Madras passes this time. It was almost like she was passing 2 Thistles there because there was no of her own teammates anywhere near where that was going. Brainache is getting 9 yards and Pep Stroganoff gets the first down. Neutron looking to pass. That was a very bad pass to absolutely nobody. Not as bad as before, but Stroganoff is making a really good run again here for 18 yards. Has 6 yards for 59 carries. That's almost 10 yards a carry. That's really good. Brainache gets sacked by Wakequake. And the Bandits are in a pickle here because Neutron gets down and almost got the first down, but they managed to clear that away, and Wakequake gets a nice pass for 16 yards as the Bandit takes the offense again. That is deflected by Keybound. Madras can't get through. Manila looking for somebody. Finds Yellow Hella. We managed to get a first down, but moving very slowly. Yellow Hella now passes. That's Wakequake, yes, 11 yards and a first down. Madras trying to get through, but can't. Manila again gets completely stopped. Yellow Hella passes. Madras can't get a first down. And the Volcanoes take over again. And that's a nice catch by Keybound to get 15 yards. Stroganoff, only 3 yards this time. That's going to hurt his average. But Neutron managed to get a nice run there for 9 yards to get a first down. Brainache passes, but that's deflected by Wakequake. Stroganoff this time gets stopped. He couldn't get through. Neutron is stopped as well, and the Bandits take it over the offense here. That's deflected by Keybound. 3 deflections of the game. That's deflected by Granted. Madras, last chance. No, the Volcanoes stop, and they have the ball back. That was a very bad throw. And Stroganoff gets stopped in the middle. Neutron can't get through either. He's stopped. What is happening here? Manila, this halftime and it's still 0-0. I thought the Bandits were going to completely run away with this one. Wakequake catches for 2 yards. Yellow Hella to Wakequake again. That only gets 4 yards. Madras can't get through either. The Volcanoes defense are working really nice here. Brainache trying to get through but can't. Stroganoff is through once again. But Neutron can't get anywhere. Brainache is looking to pass. Passes to key bump, but that's way too short. Stroganoff, can he get through once again? No, he is... No, yeah, he stopped right at the... He managed to stop him right at the line. Split Cap gets a pass from Manila. But there's a fumble. And it's a turnover. Renamed player recovers it. Brainache passes and Stroganoff gets another first down. Neutron now trying to run it and gets 7 yards. Brainache managed to squeeze through and gets first down. The Volcanoes are threatening to score once again here. It is the Volcanoes who have had the best offense. There's the turnovers. Teddy Splitcapper catches the ball. Way quick, gets a nice pass. And the Bandits managed to get away from danger. That's another nice pass to Splitcap. Gets 19 yards. Are they going to show off some of that offense? Now Madras gets only 6 yards. Manila passes to Way Quake. And the Bandits are finally showing some offense here. Yellow Hella passes. Oh, it's deflected in the end zone by Thistles. Madras can't get anywhere. Last chance. Manila passes to Yellow Hella but can't get through. Nice stand there. And Keybunt managed to catch the ball for was almost a 20-yard pass. Stroganoff actually looking to pass this time, but reguessed himself and then he gets stopped. Neutron managed to get through with some nice evasion. He gets 18 yards on that run. Brainache passes to Keybunt to get 12 yards and a first down. Stroganoff passes to Keybunt again. Breaks a tackle from Manila. It gets down to the 6-yard line and the Volcanoes are threatening once again here. The Bandits need to make a goal line stand, but they can't, and the Volcanoes take the lead with only 20 plays left. Are the Bandits, who have been looking so impressive this whole season so far, gonna lose their first game to a team who only have 1 win so far? This is one of the biggest upsets so far. Manila threw it to Way Quake, and then Splitcap managed to catch it and gets down to the 9-yard line. Madras trying to get through and gets down to the 2-yard line. Can they now do this? Yes, there is the equalizer for the Bandits, but the Brainache managed to get through. There's only 12 plays left. Is anybody going to win this game? Stroganoff gets stopped. Neutron managed to get through here. Yes, he does. Madras can't tackle for Toffee. Brainache runs straight into Stock. There's a nice pass to Granted, who gets down to the 22-yard line. There's a turnover. Teddy Splitcap. And oh, there's another turnover. And yeah, the Volcanoes are going to win this game. I'm calling it now. Yep, 5 plays left. And there's another turnover. Stroganoff, second turnover of the game. And he might actually do a... no, he didn't. He was very close to doing a pick 6 there. But there's another touchdown. Dina Keybunt, it 1-3. And this is a real upset. Who would have thought that the 5-0 Bandits would lose against the 1-4 Volcanoes? Splitcap drops the ball. That is a very showing tell of how this game has been for the Bandits, who lose it. Pep Stroganoff, guest player of the game with 71 fan points, 2 interceptions there. One of them critical. Boons of Maple gets it for the Bandits, but 1 player can't carry a whole team. Well, we continue with the Iron Forge University against the Storms, and the Iron Forge University, they have the best offense in the league, and actually also the best pass defense. They're a good team. And Storm are not so good, but still decent. good offense. So this could be a fun game, hopefully. The Iron Forge University, I keep saying Guardians, they have Yo. He's a really good runner. And Freya Marks and Hype Conquest, all of them are good. And the line has been decent. And they have Merc Gusto, who is a brilliant receiver as well. The Storm, and they have Claire Budgie, who is a good blocker. Other than that, Wells Fargo is a good runner. No new players going on. Let's start. And it's once again a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball. This seems to be a reoccurring theme this week. We have Wells Fargo for the Storm starting with the ball. And let's see what he can do. He passes to Skeet Throwbow, who managed to get 22 yards. Diana Leanmeat runs through and gets 3 yards. Ted Fiedler managed to get us to Skeet Throwbow, but he seemed to have been knocked out of his senses. They're running back and forth. Wells Fargo passes is dropped by Ted Fiddler, and the Guardians. I keep saying the Guardians. Iron Forge University take over, but Yo can't get anywhere. And neither can Conquest. Here is Marks. Can she get it? Yep, she passes to Yo. We managed to avoid a lot of people and get 21 yards off that pass. Yo now passes to Hype Conquest. Oh, what a swerve there, completely fooling the defender. That's deflected by Leanmeat. Here is Marks. Once again managed to get a first down. On the 1 yard line. Passes to Strangulate in the end zone. That's the one touchdown for the Iron Forge. Now Leanmeat looking for a pass. It's deflected by Gusto. Fiddler looking for a pass, and it's deflected by Yo. Now it's Yo again here. Trying to get someone, but going more sideways than forward. Conquest only gets 1 yard. Marks passes, and it's Gusto who catches it. And gets a touchdown. He's a fast Celestial. Strangulate tackles there for a loss, but Leanmeat then gets the pass and he managed to get first down. That's deflected by Gusto. 2 deflections for the game for him. Fargo. That's an interception by Gusto, who has started this game brilliantly. Yo, he's gets sacked by Fiddler. Here is Conquest. He gets tackled by Tet again. Here is Marks. Will she make it? No, she actually doesn't. And Storm takes over and manages to get a first down immediately from a position in the end zone. Leanmeat does not get him, only 1 yard. Fiddler looking for that, managed to break 1 tackle, but then gets brought down. Fargo gets tackled and throws the ball away. So we have Yo again here, but somehow managed to get a first down at 15 yards. Conquest is running away from everybody, but only gets 8 yards. And here's Marks. Managed to squeeze by and get 14 yards. That was a really good run. Yo passes, touchdown Gusto. Second touchdown in the game for him. That was a pass, but Hype deflected it. Leanmeat can't get anywhere. Fiddler passes to Sahara Dawn. Yeah, first time we see her, she breaks tackles. Oh, she breaks a lot of tackles, but it's finally brought down. Fargo can't get anywhere. Leanmeat is looking for a pass. Finds Fiddler for 17 yards. Here is Fiddler again, trying to get through, but it's stopped. Fargo hasn't been very prominent in this game. We estimate more from him. But if Iron Forge are taking over again, and if nothing happens here, we might actually speed it up as soon as the half time comes around. Marks almost gets the first down. And Yo is definitely getting it. Oh! Completely fools there. He was up on the stands buying hot dogs. Marks managed to get it. Oh, nice block there from Strangulate. Freeze marks up for a 21-yard run. Another 2 yards for Yo. And Boyle's tackles there. And Marks doesn't get anywhere. Fargo only 5 yards. What can Lean Meat do? It's halftime. And we're gonna speed this up. Is Fiddler passes to Throbo for a 15-yard, and that's deflected by Sati. That's a nice pass to Throbo. Gets a first down. Fiddler is stopped. Fargo is stopped once again. He has had a bad game, but here is Lean Meat managed to get by, and Marks is injured by Boyle, but that's deflected by Gusto. Fargo now finally getting something and actually getting a touchdown. Oh, that's damn. Then I have to slow this down again a little bit. Strangulate catches for 4 yards from a pass for Yo-Yo, and Hype Conquest managed to get a 10-yard run. Strangulate now gets a 10-yard catch and managed to get another first down. Yo gets a, oh, that's a really good vision there, 19 yards run. And here is Prop Shaft to come in for the injured player. That's deflected by Lean Meat. Fargo throw it, and Lean Meat caught it. Ted Fiddler now with a bad run. Yo is, I don't know, he breaks tackles. Hype Conquest completely free, but only get 13 yards. And there is Strangulate with her second touchdown of the game. Sahara Dawn managed to break some... Oh, that's an injury. Sahara Dawn, wow, what a... Ratsati injured by Sahara Dawn. Fiddler passes to Fargo, who catches for 2 yards. Lean Meat once again, and actually gonna score here. 4-2. Evelina Propshaft is injured by Ski Throbo, and Simon Jackaroo is coming in again. Propshaft, who actually came in for an injured player. Here is Merc Gusto. He catches it and sets full speed ahead, 38 yards. Yo passes to Gusto again, and he's gonna score once again here. Third touchdown of the game. Fargo to Throbo, who's been a lot better than Sahara Dawn. Just when I say it, Sahara breaks a lot of tackling. Yo is injured by Sahara Dawn. Lounging Violet comes in again. I don't think we've seen her before. There's a first down by Fargo. Lean Meat, a sack, but it's only 15 plays left, and I think that the Storm have lost this game. Fargo is taken down once again. Lean Meat passes to Sahara Dawn, who actually managed to break some tackles and get a touchdown. But here's Violet catching the ball up after a pass from Hype Conquest, and Violet ran for 1 yard that time. As Ted Fiddler sacks again. Conquest doesn't get anywhere, and the Storms are in it once again. Fargo managed to get it. Elias Boyle is injured by Strike Vapor. There's a sack from Strike Vapor. First injury and then sack. That's a good. Here is Sahara Dawn. Get his sack. Oh, she's gonna get it. Yep, she is in. But they only have 4 plays left. They need a stop. And they don't get it. The Iron Forge University have won this, but it was closer than it looked. University wins by 5-4. And Mark Gusto is player of the game with 51 fan points. 58 fan points, 111 receiving, 4 pass deflections and interception. Diana Lean Meat gets it for the Twin Peaks Storms with 46 fan points, 4 pass deflections. Well, next game up is the Legends against the Stampede. The Legends have a slightly better record than the Stampede. They have a really good both offense and defense rush. A little worse on the pass. And it's a little bit of a difference between them, so this can be an interesting game. The Legends, they have Randolph Taliban, who's a good blocker, and Personality, who's a good lineman, but he is a horrible runner. The running is not very good here. And for the Stampede, they not much. But Daughters is a good blocker, no, good gunner, and Leonard as well. So this can be an interesting game. Let's see how it goes. And yet again, a beautiful day for some Brutalball. What have happened this week? No variation in the weather whatsoever. We have a high pressure stabilizing over the Brutalball world. And there's a nice pass to Leonard, who, as he always does, breaks a billion tackles. And Daughters, she breaks 2 tackles from the same player there and gets 29 yards. Stampede are off to a good start here. Here is Galaxy, one of the best runners. But there is a interception by Gutbust. What? Minotaur intercepted the ball? Whoa, that's interesting. Terror Tree doesn't get where is sacking. Here is actually doesn't get anywhere. That joke never gets tired. Personality throws the ball. Actual catches it, but that was too far. And then here is Daughters getting a nice pass for 27 yards. Galaxy passes once again to Daughters, who gets 13 yards this time. Terror Tree passes into Gorgeous Leonard, who catches the ball in the end zone and gets a touchdown. Here's Bloodshot, can't get anywhere. Personality passes, first running, then passing backwards, and the Stampede have the ball again. And Leonard once again breaks a whole bunch of tackles and gets a couple of yards. And here's Terror Tree to Leonard, and Gutbust is injured by Gorgeous Leonard. And that's the first down for Prax Daughters. Bloodshot deflects that ball, but that's another touchdown by Galaxy, and it's 2-0 for the Stampede. And Prospect is in here for the injured player. Bloodshot ran for 6 yards, but that was not enough, and Leonard gets another go here. He's avoiding tackles and avoiding tackles and avoiding tackles, and he gets a touchdown, 48 yards. He is completely dominating. They have nothing against him here. Prospect trying to run for, but got nothing. But Bloodshot managed to get through and gets in first down. And a failed pass for Prospect, who drops the ball. Orpheus tackles the ball carrier for a loss, and then there's deflected, and Stampede once again have the ball. Maxis Quaker is killed. We have the first kill of the week, and she's killed by Prax Daughters. Ooh, yep, first kill of the week. We say goodbye to a player we have not barely mentioned. Prospect trying to do something but can't. There is Terror Tree going right into the middle. I don't know who managed to go. Daughter managed to catch it, apparently. Clip combination. And ran for Digby. Managed to deflect that ball. Cannibal ran for 7 yards. And there we have the Daughters catching the ball for 8, and then Orpheus managed to catch the ball for 6 yards. The Stampede are in the lead by 3 when we're half time. There's the first down for Terror Tree. We're gonna watch this play, and if nothing happens, or if they score again, I mean, we would speed it up. Galaxy gets sacked by Personality. Terror Tree passes to Daughters, and it's a touchdown, and we're gonna speed this up a little bit because the Stampede have this settled in pretty nicely. Prospect managed to get a pass for 5 yards, and actual runs for 7. Leonard sacks the ball carrier. Then Prospect is stopped, and it's Stampede again. And Glowpad is injured by Terror Tree, and here is Daughters. She breaks a tackle, gets 46 yards on that throw. Here's Galaxy again, who fumbles the ball, but combination managed to pick it up. And there's a touchdown by Daughters after a throw. And then Daughters intercepts the ball. Is she gonna make a? No, she can't quite make the pick 6, but she managed to on the next play catch it in the end zone, and it's 6-0 to the Stampede. Prospect can actually do anything. Yeah, well, almost this time. Cannonball count, and the ball is once again over to the Stampede. Terror Tree gets 8 yards. Combination passes to Daughters, who is finally brought down by Taliban. And then it's the actual deflects the ball, and Bloodshot deflects it, and there's another touchdown. Daughters 7-0 to the Stampede, who is completely annihilating the Legends here. The Legends are not looking like very much like Legends. Actual gets stopped for a loss. Cannibal as well, but here is Actual, gets a pass and finally gets a decent play for 32 yards. And Actual passes this time to Bloodshot, who gets 21 yards. All of a sudden they seem to have figured out how to play here. Cannibal managed to get a couple of yards, personality won't, and there is Prospect with a touchdown. At least they're on the scoreboard now. That's nice for them. There is Daughters again. She gets 3 and she gets 40 yards on that one. She has 278 yards for the game. Territory is stopped. Combination passes. 2 Daughters. We're going to rack up some more points there and another touchdown. 5th touchdown of the game. Actual will actually do something good here and managed to get 42 yards on that run. Prospect passes to Personality, who actually does a touchdown. Oh, and here is Gorgeous Leonard. He has been pretty invisible for the second half. There's a sack from Personality. When we have 2 plays left, Territory passes that's deflected by Bloodshot, and the last play is deflected, and the Hill Valley Stampede win by 8-2 over the Shermer Legends. And Prax Daughters gets 120 fan points after 5 TDs and 1 interception one. I don't really know. She was good on both ways. She's a really good player. I think once she comes up in the draft, a lot of players want her. Well, up for the next one is the Spectres against the Fright Knights. The Spectres have been decent this season. Fright Knights, not so much. Oh. The Spectres have Sheriff Rotten and Boo Terrain. Little Sus Ruby, we haven't seen much. She came in a little bit later. They have Tome Penta, who is a good blocker. I've seen. And then Lina May Fuse. And Trapper McGuffey is a new player that we haven't seen before. That would be interesting to see what a Minotaur receiver, that's always funny. And for the Fright Knights, we saw Volpino coming in the last game. And he seems to be getting a new chance here. We have Barney Danger State, who is always a pleasure to see when he smashes through things on the... Well, let's see. It's another beautiful day for some Brutalball. I think something has gone off here with the weather. We get no difference between the weathers at all. Danger State gets a pass immediately, and the whole team that chases him down. That's deflected by Ruby. Moth managed to get another first down here for a nice run with 13 yards. Volpino, who threw that ball to Danger State, now passes to Danger State again. Penta is there, but can't tackle, and Danger State is in for a 35-yard touchdown. There's a nice throw to Fuse for 18 yards. Rotten, what can he do? Well, not much. 2 yards. Ruby passes, and it's a turnover. Thaddeus Kane intercepts that ball, and Volpino tosses it once again to Toffee, who managed to get down to the 11-yard line after a 32-yard pass. And there's another Cobalt Toffee touchdown. And it seems like the Fright Knights have found their game here. Ruby can't get anywhere, and the Fright Knights take over the ball once again. That's deflected by Ruby. A little bit revenge. That's sacked by Grid. Can they stop them now, or will they manage? Yeah, they stop them. Moth can't get anything. Here is Terrain. He's running out towards the edge of the field and gets 14 yards on that run. That's deflected by Danger State. That's only his second deflection. Volpino showing that he should have been in the lineup all along with an interception. He done several good passes, but not that pass that was deflected. And now last chance for them to actually get a first down, and they do. Toffee managed to get a first down just about. Volpino once again passes. Rotten is injured by Xenophague, and Disruptor is coming in. That is a letdown for the Spectres. But McGuffin sacks, and there's a Moth sacks. Ruby just pushes the poor defender in front of her, who I don't know who it was, but McGuffin here, who came in, gets 18 yards on that run. Do they have two Minotaurs? I don't know. I think they have two Minotaurs on the field now. Well, there is Moth, who managed to get the ball and gets 11 yards on that catch. Kane passes. Nothing. Moth passes to Danger State again. Gets 15 yards. Volpino. This time he passes to Toffee once again. Volpino is have thrown a lot. That's a second touchdown for Coffee. And Volpino has been really good this game. Ruby is trying to get through but can't. McGuffin can't either. And the ball is once again in the hands of the Fright Knights. Coffee caught the ball but couldn't get any further. And then the ball is deflected by Ruby. Moth is now trying, but he gets stopped, and the Spectres take the ball back. There's a nice pass to Penta. Finally, his first catch of the game. And then Ruby smashes through a little, gets 5 yards. McGuffin can't get much more. Terrain passes to Fuse, who gets 4 yards and manages to get a first down. Ruby pushes Moth in front of her. McGuffin can't get anything either. But there is Ruby getting a pass. Can she get in? Yeah, it's a touchdown for the Spectres. And when we are approaching halftime. Kane passes, but it's deflected by Fuse. What can Moth do? Well, bounces a little bit, gets nothing, and the Spectres have the ball back. Are they going to make a comeback here? Terrain, he gets just 0 yards. Here's Ruby, who once again managed to with a nice pass, and it's Penta, and there's nobody anywhere near him, and he gets a touchdown, and they have reduced it to 2-3 here. Here is Toffee, 21 yards on the kickoff there. Here is Kane, passes, managed to get it to Volpino, his way out there, and gets 17 yards. Here is Moth. He fumbles the ball, and Dog Corporation picks it up and then breaks a tackle. And here is Fuse again. She is not that fast, but she has a sure pair of hands. Ruby can't get through. McGuffin gets a break once again and actually breaks some tackles and gets a touchdown, and it's equalized. We have 3-3. Here is Danger State. He's been completely invisible in the second half, but now he gets it and managed to break a tackle and gets 41 yards. Kane passes again to Danger State. I wonder why they stopped. 28 yards this time. All of a sudden, like, oh crap, they are about to catch us. Better throw it to Danger State. Volpino passes to Danger State again, who almost reaches the end zone. Kane passes, just deflected by Fuse, and he managed to make a goal line stand there. Fuse then catches the ball for 19 yards. Ruby throws the ball away. McGuffin tries to throw it, and it's to Tony Penta. But Danger State is there and going to catch him. But that's 40 yards from that catch. There is McGuffin. He managed to break a tackle after he caught the ball and gets 13 yards. There is Susie again, getting 12 yards. McGuffin. I can only get 1 yard there. And the Spectres are actually very close to taking the lead here. And they do. They have turned around by being down 3 to leading 4-3. That's an impressive. But Toffee now catches a really nice ball. Gets 29 yards. Moth breaks some tackles and almost gets the first down. Here's Volpino, who hasn't been as good in the second half as it was in the first. And Toffee can't get the first down, but then Danger State sacks the ball carrier. who was Terrain, I think, yeah. McGuffin, he gets free. I don't know how he managed that, but it's a Minotaur chasing down a Minotaur there. Blue Terrain passing it to Fuse, who gets the first down after breaking a tackle. Ruby passes to Fuse again, who breaks another tackle. But she is moving in slow motion. Can't Toffee bring her down? Yes. Then McGuffin is stopped. And the cane deflects in the end zone. But that is a touchdown, and the 16 plays left, and the Spectres have done 5 straight touchdowns here. And the Fright Knights must wonder, what the happened? We were in the lead. And they completely threw it away. Volpino, no, he can't get that to anyone. Susie deflects it. Aerial Moth, no. They completely lost it this in the second half. 9 plays left. Ruby threw it for 4 yards. Here's McGuffin. The Dog Corporation is injured by Barney Danger State. And then Susie deflects the ball. Kane can't get it enough. Moth gets sacked by Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is injured by Xenofag. And then Fuse catches the ball for a first down. 3 plays left. Can they get another touchdown here? Nah, I don't think so. Just 2 plays left. Danger State gets an interception at least. That's the second interception of his career, but there's only 1 play left. And there it is. And the Silent Hill Spectres win over the Fright Knights, who continue there with being a good team, but that just don't get the final thing. Barney Danger State for the Fright Knights get player of the game with 93 fan points. And Lil Sue Ruby gets it for the Spectres with 75. I think that's not the first time that the Fright Knights have gotten the player of the game and still lost.
Next game on the agenda is the Outlaws against the Plagues. Both are 2 and 3, so this can be a banger. They are pretty even when it comes to everything else, except the Outlaws have a really good a rush defense. I will see where it goes. They have over Sunflowers, who's a good player, and Awful Camps. And of course, the most brutal player in the league, he is Hate Blender. Let's see if he does something spicy today. Hunblood for the Plague is a good player. And yeah, Tudor, no. They have a really bad blocking line. There's only Tilly Wieners who is any good. Well, let's dive in and see. It's another beautiful day. Yeah, the weather is it's a high pressure that won't move. Well, it's the Hunblood for the Plagues who's gonna start with the ball. As soon as the players are ready, saying praises to each other. And Hunblood doesn't get anywhere, but Boost gets a little bit more. 6 yards can... yeah, Gammon keeps pushing Sunflower in head of him. That's deflected by lightning. And now it's Boost, who is going to pass it to Swindle, who is off. Gets 35 yards on that play. Deliver, please. I haven't seen him before. It might be new. Remington Boost here doesn't get anything this time. And the Outlaws takes over, and it's Sunflower who managed to get through to 8 yards. Gizzard is throwing, and it's Awful Camps who catches it. And things are going very slowly here. Maybelline Lightning doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, because otherwise we're gonna be here all day. Gizzard passes to Awful Camps once again with a 10-yard catch. As Maybelline Lightning doesn't get anywhere. Sunflower try to get it, and Wieners are stopped. Hunblood, can he do anything today? Yes, with a pass to Remington Boost and a first down. Remington Boost now passes, but it's affected by Sunflower. Deliver, please. Does not deliver completely, but still for a couple of yards. Hunblood gets nothing, and then it's back to the Plagues, who stalls out on 2, and Lightning can't do it anyway there, so they're stopped, and Hunblood passes for a very bad throw there, and then Appetite sacks Remington, and here is Hunblood, who gets a pass and actually managed to get somewhere 20 yards. And then he passes, but it's dropped by Swindle. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Remington tried to go on the outside, but gets nothing. There is deliver, please. Sunflower tried to get through. And that's the first down by Gizzard. Lightning gets stopped by Hate Blender. Gammon is trying to do something, but can't. And it's the Plague who gets it back. Remington boost, can't get anything either. Deliver, please. No. And it's a very... Oh, that's a nice pass to Awful Camps. And was it Sunflower who tried to tackle him there? Well, Lightning with a pass that goes nowhere. Sunflower once again gets 9 yards, and the Plagues are stalled. No, the Outlaws are stalled, and the Plagues take over once again. Deliver, please. Now. Oh, managed to get on the outside and gets the first down. Unblood passes. It is to Gammon this time, and it's 13 yards. Boost to Gammon again, who breaks tackles and gets 24 yards. Deliver, please. Gets nowhere. Unblood. He first wanted to throw, but then decides to run it. And neither gets anywhere. Sunflower, 9 yards. When the Outlaws are in, and we're at halftime, and it's still no scoring. Awful Cam slaps a couple of players and gets 18 yards. Here's Lightning running it through the middle. Sunflower passes to he is Hate Blender, who breaks a tackle, gets 27 yards. The Plagues are having some trouble now containing the Outlaws, and the Outlaws, there is it. Awful Cams open up the scoring in with 45 plays left. Then Appetite gets another sack. Sunflower with a was it a deflection? Yeah, and deliver. Oh, here's something. Deliver, please listen, I think. Remington boost, try to get it at 20 yards, and here is deliver, please listen. Delver, please deliver. Delver, please listen. Gets another, and he actually gets in there with a nice 25-yard touchdown. And there's a turnover, interception by Gammon, and then he catches the ball and gets another touchdown. And in basically 3 plays, the Plague have turned this around. He is Hate Blender, running very slowly up the field, and then Awful Camps get another pass. And Cape Swindle is injured by Green Gizzard. The Outlaws have a lot of brutal players. They're like the college version of Edgeslump. Here is Gizzard getting 12 yards and another first down, and it's deflected by Marty in the end zone, and deflected by Marty in the end zone. And Gizzard managed to get in for a touchdown, and it's equalized 2-2 with 27 plays left. Remington Boost gets a nice run there for 8 yards. Please listen. Passes to Gaimon. Wieners is injured by Hate Blender. Well, he got his injury there. He'll be happy about that. Boost gets sacked by Gratitude. Please listen. Managed to, I don't know how he managed to get that first down, but he did. Then Humblood threw the ball, but it's what's it called? Deflected. Here's Listen once again, and Hun can't get through. Remington can't get through either, and it's stalled. And the Outlaws with 17 plays left, can they decide this game and win it? Gizzard passes to Awful Cams, who breaks a tackle from Boost. And there's another pass to Cam. Sunflower managed to get through this time and gets 19 yards on that run. Gizzard to Maybelline Lightning. Hunblood is injured by his Hate Blender, who takes his second victim of the and now Tudor Quicks intercepts the ball. Please listen to Marty Gammon. 9 plays left. Is any team going to win this? Rinky Dink is in on the field and gets 0 yards. There is Marty Gammon again, managed to break free and get 18 yards. Please Listen doesn't get anywhere. Rinky Dink doesn't get any either. Remington is trying to run away, but no, he's cut short. 3 plays left. This is going to end in a tie. Yep, this is going to end in a tie. Unless I forgot. No. Oh, it ends in with a tie, 2-2. And he is 8 Blender, gets player for the Outlaws, but player of the game is Marty Gammon for the Plagues. But he is 8 Blender is racking up those injuries. We're going to continue with the Havoc against the Sharks. The Sharks who started very well but have fallen in the last games. It's up and see. They are the best defense in total. Any new players on any team? No. So everything is the way it should be. It's raining. Hey, the first time there's not a beautiful day. So let's see, it's gonna be some fumbles, and Vincent Rimshot is gonna start with the ball. And he gets a nice run here for 7 yards. Shoot. Can't get the first down. This guy passes, that's deflected by Galore. The Havoc now have the ball. Shades passes. It's a turnover. Shoot. Gets an interception. And shoot again. Passes. That's deflected by Queep. This guy passes, but no. Is this the way this game is gonna be? Shades gets 6 yards. OG Holder managed to get a first down here to Queep, who runs for 17 yards. Who catches for 17 yards. This sponsorship tackles the ball carrier for a loss. Then Shades gets stopped by this guy. And there's another stop. The rain is not making the players happy, but Vincent managed to get a first down. And here is Strong Ways. 26-yard catch. This guy passes. That's the first down. Rimshot gets stopped at 4 yards. Shoot to this guy. And there's another first down. Mark. Rimshot passes to Strong Ways. That's a touchdown. And the Sharks take the lead. Shades can only get 4 yards. Holder passes, but that's in front of the receiver, whoever that was. That's a bad pass. I don't know who that was intended to. Rimshot passes. Now it's I think it was to Galore. That's first down. And this guy passes to nobody. Shoot. Third time. No, he's stopped by Holder. And Shades now for the Havoc. And pass. And then I think it was Holder who passed to nobody. And it's back to the Havoc, who gets a nice pass. Mark. Shoot. Looking for a pass. He finds Mark, but it's only 9 yards. And Vincent can't get it either. But now he does it. For a first down and 7 yards run there. Bongler is injured by Glib sponsorship. This guy trying to pass it, but it's right into the middle of it. But there's a touchdown by Rimshot. And it's 2-0 to the Sharks. Bambi turnoff. She's usually good when she comes in, but not that time. Here's overhead. Can't get anything either. Rimshot managed to fool all the defenders and gets an 18-yard run. Shoot passes to Mark. But it's no. Rimshot once again. What can he do? No, he stopped this time. And the Havoc is back at it. Turnoff. No. Stopped short. Same with overhead. And the Sharks are back with it again. Strong Ways catches for a loss. And this time he can't get it. There he catches it, but can't get through. And the Havoc is once again, it's halftime. The Sharks, even though not looking all that good, still have the lead. Thanks to a very quick... Queep. Catches for 26 yards. Overhead, can't get anywhere. Shades is stopped. Turn off. Yeah, you finally do know you're sacked. Rim, that's deflected by Galore. Shoot passes, that's deflected by Queep. There's a catch. Strong ways. But he is caught after 30 yards. Rim shot is running for 1 yard. There's a nice catch. Pass to Strong ways again, who catches it. Overhead can't tackle. Shoot is trying to pass it, but can't. There's another first down after a pass from rim shot. And there's a touchdown for the Sharks, who is just more effective. I don't doubt the Havocs have even been over there on the offensive part of the field. They are not playing very well here. Glibs gets another sack. Mark catches the ball there for 9 yards. That's deflected by overhead. This guy passes. That's caught by Strong Ways, who is tearing through towards the end zone for 33 yards. Shoot passes. No, shoot catches. And there's Strong Ways with another touchdown. He's having a good game. This guy is injured by Bambi turnoff. And there's a sack by Glib. There's a catch for Queep, finally. Shades trying to run it, but only get the 3 yards. Bambi passes, but overhead drops the ball. And there's a turnover, a fumble. A sponsorship recovers it. And there's another first down after a throw from rim shot. Shoot passes to Alan Bombs, who have come in. And then Bombs gets sacked by turnoff. Rim shot. 15 plays left. Shoot. 2 Strong Ways. But it's not enough. And Shades try to get it. Bambi passes to nobody. And then Shades passes to nobody. And it's the Sharks once again. But that's a fumble. No, it was an interception by OG Holder, who advanced the interception a little bit, but not enough. 9 plays left. Yeah, this is shoot passes to Strong Ways. Bombs, that's deflected by Queep. That's to nobody. Shoot passes, and that's the first down. And Bombs passes once again to somebody. Rim shot and Bombs, and Glib sponsorship gets player of the game with 66 fan points. In an injury, I thought he had 2 more injuries than that. Who else got injuries? Oh, there was only 2 injuries caused. Thought there was more. Well, and Zax Galore gets it for the Havoc, but only 34 fan points. After that, we have the Flames against the Rue Boys. And Rue Boys are, I think, the only... Yeah, they are the only team that can still have a perfect score. And I think they're going to have it. The Flames are... well, they have some good players. So, there are nothing new. Smoke Taco is a good passer. We're going to see here. It's another beautiful day. The rain has passed, and the Smoke Taco is starting with the ball. And they really like each other in the Rue Boys. Can't say the same for the Flames. And we get on with the game. Thank you, Smoke Taco. Managed to get through. Oh, beautiful, beautiful blocks there by Overthrow. And then she runs herself, gets another help with more blocks from their teammates. They're really helping each other in the Rue Boys here. That's the reason they are 5-0. Here is Wisdom getting through as well. Breaks a tackle. They're down to the 21st yard line. Taco passes. Frantic touchdown. The Rue Boys are a mean team. Aquarius gets stopped for a loss. Mendoka is trying, but gets sacked by Mexico. And the Rue Boys have the ball again. Kid Frenzy catches it, but only there. And then there's it. Sacked by Capone. Wisdom managed to get through down to the 15-yard line after some help with some teammates. Taco. Yep, managed to get through here as well. And gets a touchdown. I don't know what it is with the Flames defense. Spoilers trying to get through, gets 7 yards. Aquarius, oh, his passes to Director, who tearing up the field but is caught by Pricks. Mandoka. The Flames seem to have figured out how to play all of a sudden. Mandoka gets 13 yards. That's a bad throw. And here's Aquarius. Gets stopped, and it's a third down. That gets stopped. The robot's like, oh, okay, you can have some fun for a while, but now it's our turn. Overthrow. Passes. That's a bad throw, but it's caught by, I think it was Mexico. That was a nice catch for a bad throw. Taco, second down. Somehow he managed to get through. But only gets 6 yards. Here is overthrow again. But she just gets stopped. And the Flames are at it again. It's almost like the robots were like, yeah, now we scored 2. Now we're just gonna ride this game out. Hopefully not. We're waiting for some more spicy plays. Here's Frenzy. Director is injured by Hog Mexico. And overthrow managed to get 17 yards on a nice run. Wisdom does the same here. Breaks a tackle. And gets down to the 4-yard line after a 30-yard run. And there's a touchdown from Taco. Yeah, the Roo Boys are a really good team. That was a catch. And Pricks sacks the ball carrier. Mandoka is trying to get through but can't. Spoilers does the same and is stopped. And the Roo Boys are at it again. Mexico drops the ball. Overthrow. Gets 6 yards. Memory Wisdom. Memory foam Wisdom here. Managed to get through. And it seems just so easy. Taco just runs straight through everybody and gets a first down. Wisdom looking for a pass. It's deflected by Gary. Here's Taco. Passes to Hog Mexico, and it's another score. Taco showing why he is right now one of the best passers in the league. Ali Spoilers gets 8 yards. Can Aquarius get it? Nope. Here's Mandoka. He managed to get a first down. Spoilers gets sacked by Pricks. Aquarius passes, that's outside. Mandoka managed to get through there after some help from a teammate and gets 14 yards on the first down. Flames are now moving the ball, but how long can they do it for? Aquarius, gets nothing. Mandoka gets nothing. And the Roo Boys are at it again, but they are tackled there by decent Gary, who tackles the ball carrier for a loss. We are at halftime, and overthrow gets a first down. Memory Wisdom will get a first down. Taco passes, but it's deflected by Spoilers. Overthrow looking for a pass, finds Taco, who somehow managed to get a first down. Wisdom is trying to run through the middle, can't do that. Smoke Taco is trying to run now, you should pass. Vera overthrow passes, and it's the first down for Kid Frenzy. Wisdom gets stopped in the middle. Taco this time, he's trying to run it again. Overthrow passes, that's deflected by Spoilers. I'm gonna speed up the game just a little bit. Aquarius. That's an interception by Wisdom. Oh, sorry about that. And a pick 6. Kid Frenzy deflects the pass. Spoilers gets 6 yards. And Flames are stalled out again. Smoke Taco with a pass. 6 yards. Overthrow with a pass. And that's another first down. Wisdom pass that's deflected by Gatsooks. Smoke Taco this time, he's running. And this time he actually managed to run. And a good run there for 18 yards. Overthrow running this time, but gets stopped after 2 yards. Wisdom, yeah, she knows how to run. Is it a woman or a man? I don't know. But Taco shows that he can run as well and gets another touchdown. And this game is over. Mandoka gets stopped, and there's another first down. Spoilers. Can't tackle, and Hog gets a good pass there. Wisdom gets stopped in the middle. Taco gets stopped, and they actually stopped him there. So the Flames are at it again, and that's a nice catch by whoever that was. Kid Frenzy intercepts the pass, and then gets it a pass himself down to the 10-yard line. Overthrow, just smashes through everybody and gets another touchdown. It's 7-0 to the Rue Boys. Pricks sacks the ball carrier, and the Rue Boys take over the ball again. 12 plays left. Overthrow gets stopped in the middle. Wisdom can't get it, and Alice Spoilers trying to get anything, but only 7 yards. That's the first down by Aquarius. Oh, that's another turnover by Frenzy. His second interception of the game. And Taco, and there's an injury. Alice Spoilers are killed. Oh, by Smoke Taco. Second kill of the week. And so close to the end. It was like, oh, come on. I couldn't have survived the whole game. Oh, Mendoka. And that's one of the Hazard counties. I keep saying Flames. Hazard County University. Alice Spoilers. Well, you're sitting in Brutalball hell now. Smoke Taco gets player of the game for the Alpha Complex Rue Boys with 80 fan points. Indecent Gary gets it for the University for 43. And we get, in total, our 7th kill. Oh, yeah. This is Brutalball. We have the Junkers against the Boulders. Neither team has impressed any much this season. So we have no new players coming in. Gank Ancestor have been really bad at receiving. I don't think he's been playing receiver so much. Wow. He has some running yards as well. Oh well. It's another beautiful day. Bronson Popo is stopped for 0 yards. Angelic trying to pass it this time, but it's deflected by Schmitz. Lampwell is running. Actually managed to get a first down there after breaking every tackle in the known universe. There's a nice pass to Festering Gordo, but he is so slow. But it still get 27 yards. 29 yards. Angelic passes. It was caught in the middle. Here is Lampwell, who somehow managed to get a first down again and breaks tackles, heading for the end zone down to the 2-yard line. And the Boulders can get it. No, they stopped right before. Angelic gets a touchdown. Here is Grim, gets sacked by Log. Joan ran for 12 yards. And here is Hurry Up. Managed to get a first down. Grim. Goal leakage. Oh, goal leakage injured. It's my favorite player. The slowest receiver ever to have put on his feet on the field. He's injured. Oh, I like seeing him. Here is Sheets getting a nice pass. And gets up the field for 36 yards. And the Junkers are now in scoring position. Owlface. Grim passes, and it's a fumble. And Angelica managed to pick it up picks it up the fumble in the end zone. Gordo, 17-yard catch there. Angelic looking to pass, but it's dropped by Well. And here is Lampwell again. And somehow he once again managed to get a first down and a lot more. 28-yard run. He had 3 carries for 72 yards this game. That is unholy. Woo! There is Ancestor. And then Lampwell, once again, he is having a great game. That's another run in. I think he's averaging like over 20 per run there. Ooh, Owlface. Can't get through, and the Boulders take over again. Bronson Popo gets stopped in the middle. Angelic passes this time and is caught by Ancestor. Here is Lampwell. No, this time he stopped. That's gonna hurt his average, but Popo gets a nice run. Breaks tackle for Smooth Joan. Angelic is looking for a throw and gets a first down. Here is Lumpwell. Yeah, this time it's the touchdown. He is having a great game. That's a beautiful pass to Sharpo, who's tearing it away from Popo. And Popo can't keep up. There he finally catches. But that's a 61-yard pass. Do that more. Owlface drops the pass. And then gets stuffed. Grim can't stop it. Just throw the ball. Popo gets stopped after 5 yards. Angelic gets the first down. 8 yards. Here is Lumpwell again. He's running on the outside. And that's a nice block from his teammate. And Lumpwell is tearing down the field once again with another massive run. 7 carries for 131 yards. Wow. That's a good average. That's almost 20 a yard. 20 a run there. Here is Lumpwell again. Oh, come on. How did he do that? That's another touchdown. His third of the game. And there's a turnover. Popo intercepts the ball and passes. And actually managed to catch it for the position there. Smooth. And Angelic tried to run it. Lumpwell, is he going to pass? No, he decides to run. No, he passes. That was a bad decision. He should have run it. Grim passes to Smeets, who gets 9 yards. Joan managed to get a first down for the Junkers. Owlface passes. That's deflected by Gordo. We are at halftime. And unless they score here, we're gonna speed up the game. That Smooth Joan is stopped, and Gordo catches it. Speed it up a little bit. Angelic passes to Lumpwell. And here is Lumpwell again, and another nice run for him. Managed to get a first down. Popo gets past, and gets past really well there, and breaks a tackle. 21 yards. Angelic passes outside of the end zone. Lumpwell just runs it in. 4th touchdown of the game. And that's another interception by Popo, who's also having a good game. And then he runs for 5 yards. Angelic looking for a pass. That's the first down. Here is Lumpwell. Can he do it? No, only 4 yards this time. Well, he can't succeed every time. Popo passes to Gordo, who gets a touchdown. It's 6-0. We're going to speed it up a little bit more here. Schmeets managed to finally get a pass. Joan can't do anything. And Owlface is stopped as well. And that's deflected by Log. Popo is stopped. Angelic passes. Here is Lump. He gets through. Oh, that's a nice... that's a really nice run. Breaks first attack. And then he gets 28 yards. That's a pass. That's not successful. It's a fumble by Angelic, but Smeets, there is a fumble again. And the ball does get the ball back. That's a first down by Gordo. And another catch by Ancestor. Lumpwell, he's going to get another touchdown. Where has he been all year? He has 11 touchdowns for the season, like 6 touchdowns in this game. Mujon ran the ball for 17 yards. Here's Owlface, who finally managed to get through. Just 17 yards on that run. And there's another catch by Smeets to actually get a touchdown. The Junkers are on the board. Popo breaks tackles and gets 17 yard. Angelic passes to Ancestor. Beautiful pass. Can he get all the way? No, he can't. He's caught. But he got a 53-yard run. Here is Lumpwell with his 6th touchdown of the game. Hurry up, Sharpo is getting a nice... That's the way to do it. They should have done that all along. Then they will. 59 yards receiving there by Sharpo. Owlface passes. Nothing. 3rd down. No, they're stopped once again. There's another turnover. Smeets this time. And Smeets gets in for a touchdown. Popo passes the ball out. And then there's another failed pass, but Lumpwell shows that I know how to do this. He's tearing down the field. He gets down to the 24-yard line. 55-yard run. Yikes. And here is Lumpwell again, and he does what he had been doing all week. Another touchdown, 7 touchdowns, 3 plays left. Owlface is stopped by Log. Last play of the game that's stopped. And Lumpwell gets only 272 yards running, but it was still an impressive feat there. 92 fan points, and also got an injury. And for Junkers, Smeets was actually pretty good with 61 fan points. 82 pancakes by Turunga Log. That's a lot. Last game of the week are the Lightning against the Abandoned. I only see one outcome in this game, because despite the Lightning only have one actually good runner, have one good blocker. I don't know why Glendo Flying is playing blocker. he's a satire. He should not play blocker. Testosterone Mahoney is a nice receiver for the Abandoned. They have a decent blocking lineup, and it's very superstar, but they have William Youngblood, who is a good player, and they have Juan Console, who like Juan. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutal Ball, and Console is starting the game with the ball. And can the Abandoned take their 5th win here? Console just completely running through everybody despite getting tired very fast. Tractor passes to Youngblood, who breaks a tackle, avoids a tackle, gets 34-yard run. We're gonna speed this up, it's going very slowly. 350 drops the ball, but Console is running for 6 yards. Tractor looking for a pass, but finds nothing, and the stalled and bull run is at it, trying to get it, but only gets 8 yards. There's a nice pass to Rimplestick, who breaks some tackles and gets 25 yards. That's dropped by rotation. Bull run passes, rotation now catches it and gets a first down for 15 yards. Jungle passes to Mahoney, 18 yards. The Lightning are looking pretty good here. They are in sight of the end zone, and Bull Run gets through and scores a touchdown for the Lightning. Console is stopped by his own player there. Penance can't really figure out what to do and is in the way, but Youngblood managed to catch that ball and gets a first down. Dusk, he gets 9 yards. The first down. That's pass. That's Tractor passes to Youngblood. He gets 14 yards, not a first down. Console this time passes, does a bad pass, but Youngblood managed to catch it and is down at the 9-yard line. Tractor gets a tackle for a loss. Dusk managed to avoid it, and that's an equalizing score for the Abandoned. After it, rotation slapped Dusk silly and gets 42 yards off that pass. Jungle now running through. I can't get enough, and here's Bull Run. That's the first down after a nice pass from Bull Run. Jungle stopped. Rimplestick passes to nobody. Third down. No, it's not enough. Mahoney catches it for 9 yards, but they needed more. One Console runs for 8 yards. Tractor passes now to to whoever that was, and it's enough for the first down. And Console fails the pass, but then he gets another pass and gets the first down. Dusk, 4-yard run. Here is Console, the Goblin, but it's a turnover. Mahoney gets a interception. Jungle, no. Rimplestick passes. This is a turnover. Penance just stands there and catches the ball in his branches. Tractor passes to Console, who managed to catch it and get a first down, but Console is injured by Mahoney. That Thrifty catches the ball. Tractor ran it for a couple of yards, and Dusk managed to get a first down. That is thrown away, and I have a cat visiting. There is a caught by Thrifty, but it's not enough. Bull Run with a catch to Mahoney. catches it for 27 yards. Django runs for 7. That's a first down after a throw by Rimplestick. Bull run bounces and gets 7 yards. Django, what can he do? No, he's stopped. And there's a sack by Tractor. Oh, you're getting sacked by a halfling. Then Tractor runs the ball and there's a throw to Thrifty for a first down. Youngblood. Is Youngblood playing? Yeah, Youngblood is all of a sudden playing runner here. Because Potter has come in for the injury, is playing receiver and is doing it really well here. They're getting down to the 7-yard line. Tractor is going to be a touchdown. Quincy Tractor, the halfling, run for 6 yards. It's a touchdown for the abandon with 40 plays left. That is thrown away. Rimplestick needs to do something here, but can't. And the abandon take over. Quincy Tractor once again. Dusk passes to Thrifty, who gets the first down. Youngblood. That's deflected by Flying. That is deflected by Rimplestick. That is a really weird combination. Flying, he's playing blocker, cover. Never seen that combination before. Tractor gets 19 yards on a nice run, and there's a crash by Thrifty for 17 yards. The abandoned are closed by Rimplestick, deflects the pass in the end zone, but Tractor gets the second touchdown of the game. That's a catch for whoever it was, but Bull run through it. Here's Django, managed actually to get the first down. Just deflected by Thrifty. Bull run out, gets stopped for 0 yards. Django tried to, I don't know what he was doing. There's the first down by Tractor. He's having a good game. And Flying deflects the ball. Oh, what a pass to Potter. What a pass. And 40 yards. And Tractor is in once again. He's having his best game of the season. Testosterone Mahoney gets 15 yards. Rimplestick passes, but it's deflected by Youngblood. Bull run passes now, but it's caught. Django gets nothing. It's a turnover. And then a fumble. I don't know what happened there. It was a turnover and a fumble. It's deflected by Cuddles. Mahoney managed to get a first down, but it's only 7 plays left. And this game is up. Penance gets a sack, but that's another interception by Thrifty, picks it up. And the Lightning just can't get anything in this game. Dusk throws to Youngblood, who managed to get a first down. They're down to the 13-yard line. Here is Dusk, and that's another touchdown. 5-1, 2 plays left, and yeah, the abandon won this one. Here is Minty rotation, finishing with a nice catch. But player of the game is Carter Penance for the abandoned lineman. Despite they winning 5-1, there's a lineman getting the best player. Yeah, Tessero Mahoney gets it for the Lightning with 42 fan points. And we have eyeball shots got better. And there's a lot of things going on. You can pause it if you want to, but we're going to continue. And pass deflections is Lil Susie Ruby for the Silent Inspectors with 7. Tackles for loss is Grim Pricks. The Ruboys for 3. Sacks is 3 for Sleep a Lot. Right, I'm losing. Interceptions is Hoodie Mafia with 2. And tackles is Escargo Horister for the Pleasantville Pandas with 17 tackles. Defensive player of the week is Barney Danger State with 65 fan points. Pancakes is, as we mentioned before, Turunga Log with 82. Receiving yards is Prax's Daughter with 311. And Lump Well gets rushing yard with 272. Pass yards is Slippy Combination with 298. And Prax's Daughter gets total yards with 311. Offensive player of the week is Lump Well with 81 fan points. But total player of the week is Prax Daughters. So next week, that is going to be a complete shutout. There are some... where do we have there? Oh, the Rude Boys are going to completely run over the volcanoes. Well, that's going to be fun for next week. And thanks for watching, and hope to see you then.